Alright, so we're gonna be doing just grinding at the start of the stream here. So I'm just gonna leave the music and stuff on, just because that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay. Right. So at the end of the last stream, we got the 8th gym badge done, and we lost poor Houdini to the fight with Claire. So today we're going to be grinding up a brand new team member. Nope. Oh, it's not in this box. Forgot Miltank's in this box. There we go. So yeah, right now the team is looking like this. We're going to be trying to get Whitney here trained up. Only level 15, so it's going to be a little bit of grinding. But I think what I'm going to do is what was I going to say? I'm going to try and focus on. We're also going to be trying to get everybody else grinded up a little bit for Victory Road and shit. So what I'm going to do, because she's only level 15, I'm going to throw the XP share on her. And then that way we can get everybody else grinded up as well a little bit. And then once she's up to like in her mid-20s, we should be able to go and grind with Whitney quite quickly in other places. But I think, at least for the first few levels here, it'll probably be faster for me to just grind with the XP share for a little bit. Just because we'll be able to one-shot stuff with that. So we're just going to grind here for a little bit. Yeah, these Dawn fans are given tons of experience, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, the Dawn fans and the Gravelers are great for experience here, so. It's going alright today. Going alright. Not much going on. Try a milk drink, we definitely want that. Oops. Oh, there's Skarmory. Oh, by the way, do you know how that, do you mind yesterday, Derek, we were talking about, or somebody came into the chat and asked me about if I'd seen the leak, the new leak for like Sword and Shield. So I looked into it. I'm not gonna say anything about it, like any details about it, but I'll just say this. I looked into it, and from what I could see, from what this leak was, it seems like bullshit to me. Definitely seems like something somebody's made up. There was a lot of stuff in there that I was just like, I doubt, like just highly doubt this is real. From quite a lot of different factors in it, but yeah, it was actually kind of a weird coincidence because like I found it online and like read like the details of read it all and stuff, looked at it, and literally just as I finished reading it, I went onto Twitch and Shofu was fucking streaming. He just started streaming and he was going to be talking about the exact the leak as well. Like just as I finished thinking it, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll see what Shofu's thoughts were on this. If he thinks this is bullshit as well, and he was pretty much the same. I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. So, I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see on Wednesday, but I'd be shocked. Not to say I wouldn't be upset. Like with the stuff that was in there, I wouldn't be upset about if it was real, because there was some stuff in there that I was like, yeah, that would be cool. But it's just a lot of the stuff in there made me really go, nah, probably not. Very unlikely this is actually real, just due to a lot of different factors. Alright. Now, the next best place for us to train is actually going to be down here. Yeah, these tentacles and the tentacles and the mantines down here give pretty insane amounts of experience. And I think once we're got Miltank up a few more levels, it should be able to take these Pokemon out without too much trouble. Especially since most of them have got pretty low physical defense, so I'm hoping a few stomps from a Miltank will be enough to kind of deal with them. Let's actually see. Are you okay taking stuff out on your own? 2-shot and stuff, that's not bad. There's a Pokemon Center like right there as well for us to use, so. Yeah, it's not gonna take long. I mean, we've already gotten 13 levels, and that was from the XP share mostly. So. One thing the plan for the day will be get Whitney ground up to be caught up level wise, probably up to just like 38. Then we shall go and catch Suicune. And then after we catch Suicune, I might try and look for Raikou for a little bit, but I don't want to spend too much time doing that. If we don't find it, I will. And then we will be heading through Victory Road, getting up to the Elite Four, and then probably doing a little bit of grinding for the Elite Four. I think it's possible that we could actually finish this today, to be honest, but unlikely. I mean, it depends how much longer this takes, how long it takes for us to catch Suicune, how long we decide to look for Raikou, how long, you know, grinding takes for when we, you know, get through Victory Road. Plus, we have to get through Victory Road, so yeah, it's unlikely, but it's very likely that we'll finish. We'll obviously 100% be finishing this on Sunday. So what I might do, and it won't take as much time to finish it, I imagine maybe only like hour and a half on Sunday. it'll take for us to get everything completely finished. So what I'll do is I'll try and get the stuff for Emerald all set up and ready to go beforehand, so that on Sunday when we finish this we can just immediately jump into Emerald right after it. Just because it won't take very long for us to finish it. Rollout. Why not? Defense curve rollout strats. Yeah, I've been watching her. I've been watching her Platinum LP as well. It's always fun watching her do blind playthroughs of all the Pokemon games. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed her Heart Gold and White playthrough. Sup, Analam? So going until we're out of PP and then we'll stop. Actually, maybe enough to get us another level. Oh, not quite. Let's do the defense curve rollout strat. GG. Well, that took like no time at all. How long did that take to grind Miltank up 24 levels even? That took like 15 minutes. Jesus. What's up, Phantom? What do we have everybody holding? Quick Claw, King's Rock. Oh, okay. King's Rock, Mystic Water, nothing. Amulet Coin, nothing. Hold on, I'm gonna look up. I don't remember what the day people that give you hold items to power up certain moves. I don't remember where they all are on each day. I'm gonna look up where the Thursday one is. Just in case it's an item that we could actually use. Like, I think the pink bow or something is the one that boosts normal type moves, so that would actually be kind of good for Whitney. Route 36 for a hard stone. Where is Route 36? Okay, thought it was here. Oh. Alright, where is he? Where? It says Route 36. Oh wait, I forgot. I have my days different. He's up there somewhere. It's a black belt, which we don't really need, so not gonna bother. Alright, before we do anything, I'm gonna go grab Headbutt for Miltank because it's actually better than Stomp. It's a little bit stronger. And it doesn't get Body Slam until 43, so what other moves do we have that we want to give? Iron Tail? Sure, why not? It's not a move I'm really going to use a lot, but yeah, I think I'm definitely going to give Shadow Ball to Whitney. It's a physical move in this, so why not? Do we not have anybody? Nobody can learn Sludge Bomb. I swear, it seems to be a very rare when I actually have a Pokemon in this gen that can actually learn Sludge Bomb. Seems like there's not a lot that can actually learn it that you think would be able to learn it. Okay, so I think we're going to be heading to try and catch Suicune now. So let me stock up on plenty of Ultra Balls. Probably more than I can actually use, to be honest. Oops. Let me sell you some stuff as well. Calcium, sell that. Sell these berries. Revive. Nugget. I can deposit a lot of these items as well. Okay, don't need the XP Shear, don't need Thermal Ice. Don't need Dex, Elixir, Dragon Fan, PP up. Don't need these, don't need Firestone, don't need the Max Ether. There we go. While I'm here, I might as well stock up on Super Potions as well. Not Super Potions, Repels I was going to say. I'm going to buy some Hyper Potions too. I can't buy Repels, and what the fuck? Really? Thank God for the later gens when they made all March update depending on how many badges you had, because this shit is tedious as hell. Alright. Let's do this. Try and catch your boy Suicune. Good thing is we've got Thunder Wave, so we can get him paralysed immediately. One nice thing is we don't have to worry too much about Suicune being too dangerous for us. Because he's more of a defensive Pokemon, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, it doesn't do as much damage as a lot of other legendaries would do. And he also doesn't have a great moveset. I think his moveset in this is like Bubble Beam, Gust, Leer, and fuck, I don't even know what else. I don't even know. I think Gust and Bullbeam are the only actual damaging moves he has. So we don't really have to worry too much about our Pokemon getting killed by him, at least. First things first, though, we gotta take out the 3 stages to even get to him. Could you not crit me, please? Sage Gaku, stronger than we thought, perhaps. I mean, no offense to you guys or anything, but pretty much every trainer on Victory Road is stronger than you guys. Just about. I don't think they would have much trouble coming up here and beating you as well. It's not much of a test, is it? You know that whole theory that people have about Suicune, Raikou, and Entei being Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon before they got like reborn by Huo and the Burnt Tower? Like, what is the story? The story's like the three creatures went into the Burnt Tower to like save other Pokemon or something, and then the Burnt Tower fell and killed them, and then Huo, to show, you know, respect or whatever to them, like came and like revived them, and then they turned into Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. That's like their origin story, and people like always say like, oh, because of their type and the fact that they're like, you know, their types and stuff like that. People always had that theory of it being a Jolteon, a Vaporeon, and a Flareon, and I feel like I think there's some truth to that potentially, because the Kimono girls and these sages, who are all about, you know, all about Ecruteak City and all about, you know, protecting the legendary Pokemon here and all that jazz, they all have evolution Pokemon. Like, these 3 guys have got a Jolteon, a Vaporeon, and a Flareon, and the Kimono girls have got all the evolutions, as well as like Umbreon and Espeon. So like, I feel like makes sense, right? Like, why would they have those specific Pokemon if that wasn't the story? Unless they just have them because they're similar. They're like, oh well, the 3 legendary beasts. Oh, they're legendary beasts, that's the actual name. Maybe they're just like, oh well, the evolutions are similar to them, so that's what we'll use to protect them. Could be that as well, I guess, but I don't know. I think it fits. It's a nice theory, I think, that's what happened. Especially considering it's not only the fact that they're the same type, the 3 evolutions and the 3 legendary beasts, but they're also kind of similar stat-wise. Like, Suicune and Vaporeon are both defensive, bulky Pokemon. Entei and Flareon are both physical attackers. And then Raikou and Jolteon are both fast special attackers. Like, even their stats are very similar, just beefed up. So, I don't know. It's a little too convenient, in my opinion. But whatever. Alright, let's do this. We got... You know, I maybe should have went and grabbed the Master Ball, just in case we got to the point where we weren't going to catch him and then we could use that as a last resort. but fuck it, that's not exciting. Hello? Yo! Huh. I just had a thought. I'm pretty sure usually if you catch Raikou or Entei and you get to this part and you get to this tower, they're not there. Like when this whole that little scene happens. Like they're not there if you caught them. But I released Entei, so he was there. Even though I caught him and then released him, so he was back there. I don't know if that would happen. That's actually kind of cool that they do that. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, if you catch them, they're not there. But if you catch them and then release them before you go back, they show up there again. That's really interesting. The fact that they like thought to do that, to make that a thing. Huh. Because I always thought it would have been a more of a like, as soon as they're in your Pokedex as caught, they just, you know, the game just wouldn't make them show up here. But I mean, even if you release them, they're still technically being caught by you and the Pokedex and stuff. I don't know. I just found that kind of interesting that he still showed up. Alright. Get paralysed. Okay, I don't... Thunderbolt's definitely not going to kill it, but I just don't wanna, because knowing my luck, I'll just get a fucking crit and one-shot it. So we'll just slowly whittle him down with some double kicks. I probably should use something that does a little bit more damage, just because that way we'll save PP. You know? Yeah. Yeah, because that way we'll save. The faster we get him down, the more turns we have to throw Pokeballs, because he won't, you know, run out of moves and just kill himself with the struggle. Although I don't know if maybe we run out of, I don't know if we would maybe run out of Pokeballs before he ran out of moves, because Gust and Leer both have quite a lot of PP, I think. I know Bubble Beam's got 20, Gust has probably got like 20 as well, Leer I think has like 30, so we probably don't have to worry about that too much. Okay. So give him a nice punch. That'll do like nothing. One more ice punch. Ooh, oh, that was a little bit too close. Alright, he is as low as we're going to get him at this point. Also, I forgot, yeah, Rain Dance is the other move he has. So Rain Dance, Leer, Gust, and Bubble Beam. So Leer's got like 30, Gust 20, Bubble Beam 20, Rain Dance is only 5, so... yeah, we'll probably run out of Pokeballs before he runs out of moves. Maybe we just sit here and throw balls until he gets caught. Just gotta hope that we get lucky. It's kind of, I mean, it's insane to think that we somehow... Entei was, oh god. Entei was caught with a Pokeball at full health with no status effect. Suicune is at like somewhere between like maybe like 1, 2, 3% health maybe at this point, and paralysed, and we're throwing Ultra Balls and it's not catching him. God, shit's insane. Just the luck of that happening. So this is where having a scissor would have been really handy as well. Could have kept False Swipe for this battle. It's one of the few reasons I really wanted to catch Scyther in the bug catching contest, is having False Swipe on him is extremely useful for a Nuzlocke. You can actually catch stuff without having to worry about knocking them out all the time. I have a 2.344% chance of capturing it per ball. Thus, you have at least a 50% chance of catching it within 30 balls and at least a 95% chance of catching it with 127. It's only 2. Really? Going from full health down to like that much with paralyzed only increases it up to 2.3 from 0.7. God, that's kind of insane that it only goes up by that much when having it this week. Yeah, that's crazy. So it's only like 3 times more likely with doing this than it is with using a regular Pokeball. It's only like 3 times more likely, which is insane. Considering just, you know, the odds of a Ultra Ball versus a Pokeball and then also the lowered health and paralysis. How much do they... so I know that I think freezing and sleep raises the odds by quite a bit more than paralysis. How much more is it? How much more is it raised if I have freeze or sleep instead of paralysis? Because I think it is higher with those. I think like burn, paralysis, and poison are all the same, and then sleep and freeze are like slightly higher chances. Also, I do wonder if there's any Pokeballs in this game we can get from Kurt that would actually give us a higher chance than Ultra Balls with Suicune. I don't think Suicune's too heavy, so I don't think the heavy balls would be that much bigger. Sleep is 5 point... Really? 5%? It doubles it? Damn! If only we still had Hypnosis. Hmm. So, it's more. That can't be. Really? Paralyzed is only 2.3, but with sleep it's 6.2. That's crazy. That is that much of a difference. Yeah, again, I guess that's the thing. Paralysis is kind of easier to deal with because you only have to put it on once, whereas sleep is something you have to constantly, like every few turns you have to try and hit, and it's, you know, not always going to even work when you use it. I should probably try and keep track of how many times he's leered me as well, just in case Gus decides to just get a crit and fucking kill me. How much is this Gus doing? Okay. Yeah, I should heal. So far we used what, 16 balls or something? Come on, Suicune. Don't be a jackass, just stay in the ball. Entei was cool, he stayed in the ball very easily. You're just being an asshole. I was a 44 I started with. So we've used like over 20 at this point. 22. We're halfway. Whoa. Whoa. God, he's not even shaking once. That's the nice thing about paralysis as well, is you do sometimes get fully paralysed, so Not wasting as much PP. Oh, first shake we've had in a while, I think.
Thank you.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Sharpedo VGC 101. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I didn't have my Streamlabs open there, so I didn't see the name right away. At least we got cool music with this weekend. With this taking so long. First Pokemon ever to receive its own battle music for catching it. I still remember this blowing my mind when I was a kid and I first played Crystal. I got to this battle and the fact that he had his own music, I was like, whoa, that's so cool! Suicune has his own music, yo! It's like the coolest shit ever. God. It's so weird to think about the little things back then that made me, like, lose my mind. Like, things that aren't even that big of a deal anymore. Like, I remember when I first played Crystal and the fact that it would tell you when you got into a new route. Or, like, whenever you went into a route or a town, it would come up on the screen telling you where you were. Be like, oh, New Bark Town, or Route 21. I remember that literally being excited about that when I first played it, and I was like, wow, it shows you where you are. It tells you when you change routes, that's so cool. It's just like, yeah, it's not even that big of a thing, but it's just like, that was like the most exciting shit when I was a kid. I'm at low defense. I should, yeah. I'm gonna switch out. I am scared of that Gust critting me. To be honest, out of nowhere and just fucking murdering me. Come on! With the 69 health? Damn it.
Thank you.
Yo, Knife Usher Games, thank you for the follow as well. Holy hell! Yo, thank you for the subscription as well, Night Fisher Games. Holy cow, dude. Thank you. That was unexpected. Thank you for the sub. It's not something that happens with new people as often around here, so it almost surprises me. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Hopefully your subscription will give me the luck I need for this blue asshole to stay in the goddamn ball. For God's sake, Suicune. Dude, I read Nuzlocke Marathon. I'm happy to help. Thanks, man. What's my rule on Legends here? So what we're doing with the Legends, I will explain it just while we're doing this because it's not super exciting, but you can read the marathon rules there. Basically what we do is, oh, that hurt a lot. What we're doing with the Legendaries is whenever I catch a Legendary, it gets turned into what we're calling an L token. So I don't actually get to use the Legendaries, but we use them as tokens so that when we go on to the next game, I can use those tokens I can redeem a token to bring back a Hall of Fame winner from a previous game into the current game. So if you see the Pokemon I have in the team right now, my Jolteon, that was the Jolteon I used in yellow that we won the league with, and then while we were playing Crystal, I used one of my L tokens to bring the Jolteon into this game so that we could reuse it on the team. So it's the same Jolteon, had the same moveset and all that jazz. So yeah. Yes, I was trying to think of tons of ways that we could have the Pokemon from previous games connected and come into the next games for the marathon, just because I felt like if I'm going to do a marathon of Nuzlocke, I may as well have some kind of connection between all the games. He's not getting caught. We catch Entei with Pokeball at full health. Can't catch Suicune with an Ultra Ball at low health, paralyzed. I mean, you know, yeah, twice as well. Twice we've done that with Entei. Like, god damn it. I mean, we've got more balls here. We've got Great Balls and Pokeballs. I'm quite happy to go through those as well. I'm going to pull a Chugga Conroy and end up wasting 44 Ultra Balls just to catch it in a bloody Pokeball. Yes, Emerald. Emerald is what we're going to be doing after we finish Crystal. So we're very likely to be close to finishing Crystal today. We'll probably more than likely finish Crystal on my Sunday stream, and then we will immediately be moving on to Emerald right after. So yeah, as you can see, we're obviously very close to the end of this game. The only thing we have left to do really is get through Victory Roads, probably grind up a few levels for the Elite Four, and then actually fight them. So after we try and catch Suicune here, I might try and see if I can find Raikou with the Master Ball, just to try and catch him as well for a little bit. If we don't find him, then oh well. But yeah. I've just been, well, with Pikachu, well, we did Yellow for Gen 1, so that wasn't really a choice either way. With Gen 2, I just picked Totodile, because I wanted to use it. So I've kind of just been deciding what one I wanted to use, but I would actually not be, I would not be against if people wanted to vote for what starter I use for each game, to be honest, from now on. But yeah, so far I've just Yellow, just Pikachu, and then this was just, I just picked Totodile because I wanted to use it. So, which in hindsight might have been a better idea to actually take Cyndaquil, because you get so many good water types in Gen 2 that I didn't get to use, which is unfortunate, but yeah, well. Come on, bruh. Alright, 9 Pokeballs left, 1 Lover Ball. I thought I was going to catch it there, I was going to... I don't think we're going to get him. Otis, yeah. You were at school when those were announced? Okay. God, when did Otis even come out? I was like, how long has that been now? Since Otis came out? Like 4 years? Was it 24? Was it 5 years? 2014? So I got home, looked up funny packs, and I see a post for remakes, and I'm like, oh, that's cute, that's clever. Oh, so like, they got announced while you were at school, and you got back and just thought people were just posting like memes and shit of the remake. You didn't actually know that it was real, and then, yeah, that's pretty funny actually. That's pretty good. What's a Pokemon Home and Pokemon Sleep? I still am confused about what the Pokemon Sleep thing even is. I think they did not even try to explain exactly what it does. There's like, Pokemon Sleep, it's a thing we're making. Alright, so now moving on. It's like, what? Explain that shit, what does it do? What's the purpose of it? What? I mean, I guess that's now the Diamond Pearl remakes are in that Half-Life 3 pipe dream kind of thing. People keep thinking it's going to happen and it just is not happening. I am curious if Game Freak did decide if there was a point where they were going to stop doing remakes, because if they kept going the way they're going, they're just going to end up remaking every single Pokemon generation. Like, they'll be like Gen 12 remaking Gen 7, and they'll be like, god damn. I mean, I would like it to happen. I love Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, to be honest. It'd be great. Alright, last ball, it's a lure ball. You got me excited, you gave me false hope, Suicune. Alright. Rep the dream, no legendary token from Suicune. What a jackass. We're gonna have a 3-year... Oh, you think there's gonna be a cycle of we get a new Let's Go game, then a new game, then a remake? I mean, that would be interesting. We'll have to, I guess, wait to see if... I am curious if they are planning on doing more Let's Go games, to be honest. I mean, I feel like... I don't know, I feel like they... I mean, I think it's very possible that they'll do them, but... There's a lot of people that don't think that they're going to bother making more. But... yeah, it's all very well. They definitely don't have to put as much work into the Let's Go games, just because not every... I mean, I do wonder actually, maybe they're going to introduce stuff into the Let's Go games the same way they did with the normal games. Like... Because there was no... Let's Go didn't have like hold items and shit, did it? So maybe they're gonna introduce like breeding and stuff like that in like if they do Let's Go for Gen 2, and then they'll bring abilities back in like the Gen 3 games and stuff. That could be what they're planning on doing for like features like that. Oh yeah, except Megas, because yeah, Megas could still Mega Evolve without having to hold an item, just because that's, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. It was a way of getting the Pokemon Go players, because there's God knows how many Pokemon Go players that don't own any like Nintendo consoles and don't play the regular Pokemon games. And there's probably a lot of Pokemon Go players that literally never played any other Pokemon Go or any other Pokemon game in their life before, to be honest. So this is, yeah, it's a fantastic way to introduce them to the series, to get them to actually like buy the actual games. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The fact that Pokemon Go was so successful and is still being so successful today, even after the months and months of it being a broken down piece of shit when it got released, is just really shows how much people love Pokemon. The fact that it still was successful, even though it had an incredibly bad release, with breaking down constantly, servers never working, people just not able to play the game. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, so got the Master Ball. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run around Ecruteak. I'm going to run around the routes in Ecruteak with repels for a little bit, and just see if we run into Raikou. If we don't after a little while, we'll just leave it alone. But I'm going to speed this up as well, just because it will go faster, so let me just do this. Put on some music. So yeah, let's just run around for a little while. See if we run into him. I think it's actually a good idea to leave the route and come back for this kind of thing. So it may actually be a better idea for me to do this with the repels. That way I'm leaving the route and coming back in, which I think is what changes where he is in the game, like what area he's in. Probably the easiest way of doing this. We haven't seen him yet, so he's not in the Pokédex, we can't like follow him around. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, a lot of features that took them so long to make is just kind of crazy. It's like, why did it take you guys 2-3 years to introduce these features into the Pokemon Go game? I am super excited about Sword and Shield. I am very, very excited about the games. Predictions? I have honestly no clue. The only prediction I can really have is there's probably going to be a legendary Pokemon that's a unicorn. Probably going to be a legendary Pokemon that's a Loch Ness Monster type thing. Yeah. I'm hoping there's going to be a Pokemon based on a Highland Coup. And a few other animals that are kind of native to like Scotland and stuff. I'm just excited that the region is based in my home country, mostly, partly. That's going to be exciting for me. Shut up, Derek. Yeah, Gurki's music, Scorbunny is like sports kind of stuff, yeah. Sobble is theory? That would be an interesting theory. Yeah. I am very interested to see how they're going to implement gyms in this game, because it looks like it's definitely going to be from the trailer. It looked like there was going to be a gym based around like an actual football stadium and stuff. So I'm very curious at how that's going to play into the game, like sports, because obviously there's one of the big things that's popular in the UK is sports, specifically rugby, football, tennis, shit like that. So it would be cool if they did that. If they had like each gym was based on a different like popular sport in the UK, and had that somehow themed into like the battles in some way. But yeah, we'll see what happens. That would be cool actually, yeah. Having a post game that's like a little off on an island like Ireland. That would be actually kind of cool. It would be interesting if that was the case and they actually hadn't properly shown the full map in the trailer. There was like, oh, we actually only showed you half of the map. I was like, oh shit. Alright, I don't think we're going to find them. I don't want to spend too long looking for Raikou, so... let me just go stock up on some more repels and then we'll just, I think, start heading to Victory Road. Oh wait, I should stock up on Ultra Balls as well. We still have a few encounters that we can catch, obviously, coming up. Alright. I also think that fairy is going to be more prevalent in the region than any of the previous regions. Fairy, I could see that just because there's a lot of like kind of mythological stuff, like kind of things going on in the lore and history of the UK. So I could see fairies being kind of a big thing here. Yeah, for sure. I still, just because of medieval times and stuff, I think definitely dragon, steel, fairy, that kind of stuff is going to be kind of big for the region. I just hope there's going to be some cool new ice type Pokemon for the big snowy region in the game, because I love ice types. I would also really like if they put some effort into making ice types a little bit stronger. I wouldn't be opposed to them changing some type effectiveness with ice. They've done it before. They made it so steel didn't resist ghost and dark anymore. They can make it so... They could make it so that the ice could maybe lose a weakness, maybe gain a couple of resistances, make it, you know, actually better, because I love ice types and they're incredibly hard to actually use because they're so weak. I'd be pretty okay with that. So here's, I just had a thought, right? Something that would be really cool. A really cool concept for a Pokemon that I think is very possible they might do, because for the last few generations, Nintendo has had, or Game Freak, they've had a little kind of tradition of making ghost Pokemon kind of take over inanimate objects of some kind. You know, they had it with Rotom, they had it with Chandelure, yeah, like shit like that. So I think some kind of a famous kind of horror trope in a way that would be kind of cool for a ghost type would be a medieval set of armor. A ghost Pokemon taking over and using a set of armor, kind of like Aegislash does with the sword and shield, but an actual full set of armor and having it be a steel ghost type. That would be cool as fuck. I'd love that shit. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I don't think there's any new Pokemon in here that we can catch. The Queen is a ghost. I'm very curious about if they're going to have the if they're going to have like a royal family in it of some kind that's going to have like an actual major role in the game. Hold on. I'm just going to check to see if there's actually any new encounters we can get in here. If there's not, then we will give ourselves a dupes token for this area, since there's nothing we can actually catch. Tojo Falls, what do we got? Raticate, Subat, Gold, Bat, Slowpoke, Rattata, Golden Slowpoke, Seeking, Golden Magikarp, Golden Seeking Magikarp. Nope. I don't think there's anything new here, so dupes token for us. Oops, not 63. 3. That's something that's quite interesting though. We actually didn't lose. The only Pokemon in this game we've actually failed to capture was Suicune. So we actually haven't had gotten that many dupes tokens. Ain't gonna be a ton of Pokemon we can take off the dupes list for Emerald, which is not a big deal. Emerald did, Gen 3 added a fuck ton of new Pokemon. Like, I think Emerald added the most Pokemon, obviously behind Gen 1 and Gen 5. It was like, what, like 130 something Pokemon Gen 3 added, so there's tons of new Pokemon to get, which is nice, so we don't have to worry too much about the dupes clause. So, very likely that most of the Pokemon we're going to be catching and using in Emerald are going to be Gen 3 exclusive stuff. No chance. Good job, Turkey. Maybe you should have something other than 3 grass types of the same evolution line, dumb bitch. Maybe you'd get on a little bit better. You look pretty strong. Let me battle you. Alright. It's like the most basic thing a trainer can say. You look really strong. Let me battle you. Oh, Magneton, huh? Not a great matchup for you, Turkey. Thank God I don't have to worry about Magneton having any good special steel attacks like Flash Cannon. You all love how they gave Magneton the steel typing in Gen 2, but didn't actually give him any steel moves to actually learn in the game. Hey, it's your boy, Quagsire. Sure. There we go. Alright, what else you got? I think, if I remember right, I think it's an execute. Hey, look at me remembering shit. Just gonna ice punch you. Don't even need to switch. Get your eggs out of here. Yow. Yow indeed. Alright, so can we actually get something new in the grass here? I'm not actually I don't remember what encounters we can get. I know you can get the duos here. I remember that. Charbok! Is Charbok on the dupes list? Should probably have this open, huh? He is. Okay, so we can't catch you. Yeah. I think Ponyta is also on the dupes list. Oh, it's not. I could have sworn we tried to catch a... Didn't I catch a Ponyta in yellow? And right on the cycling roads? Or did I accidentally knock it out? I guess I must have. Alright, we'll catch a Ponyta. Alright, we got a Ponyta. Clinch, clinch. No, I'm just going through Victory Road for no reason, mate. I feel like they really didn't start making the trainers on Victory Road at a challenging, like, level until you got to, like, Gen 4. I think even in Gen 3 the trainers on Victory Road are, for the most part, not that tough. Usually you're a lot higher than them. They don't have a lot of Pokemon that are really that strong. Yeah. What are you baton passing? What was the actual point of that? Mm-hmm. Yep. I think it was, I think the start of that was like there was a double battle, I think, with a Staraptor and something else. And like most of my team got killed by either flying or fighting type moves, so the Staraptor was just like total death to me. Yeah. That was pretty brutal. Really? Did you avoid them or just somehow didn't find them? Hmm. Yeah, it's probably one of the most dangerous. Like Gen 4, and like past Gen 4, if you're on Victory Road, or like Gen 4 and beyond, if you're on Victory Road and you see a double battle, you're probably going to be in for a rough time. Yeah, the Gen 6 Victory Road is brutal. Especially since you have to fight one of your rivals like halfway through it and then keep going. And yeah, the Gen 7 Victory Road is basically non-existent. It's like there's barely even a Victory Road to begin with. Fisher Scout. Oh, I just remember, I forgot to grab Solar Beam from the thing. I should probably do that. Did you really have to get 5 hits? Oh, great, another one. Bonk. This is a new route actually, isn't it? Yes. So we can get another encounter here on Route 26. If there's actually anything new to get here, that is. Oh! Just barely not enough to one-shot the Espeon. It's not too bad. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Already got Sand Shrew. More doodles. Seems like it's mostly the same stuff. Sand Slash might be the only kind of new thing here, at least during the day. Okay, there is. So the only new thing we can get in this route is by either fishing with a good rod. We can get a Chinchou or a Shelder, or we can wait till night time and come and get a Quagsire, which I might do, to be honest. Cursed Blastoise? Get out of here. We're getting through this pretty quickly. It's looking, honestly, it's looking more and more like we actually might have enough time to finish this today. Like getting everybody getting, I'm probably going to aim for getting everybody up to 44 for fighting the league, and getting everybody up from 40 to 44. I don't think it's going to take super long, considering it only took us like 20 minutes, less than 20 minutes to get Miltank from 15 to 38. Especially considering the Pokemon, obviously, that we can train against now are going to be slightly higher leveled as well. Yeah, I mean, we only have this guy left, one more trainer, and then the very small cave, the fight with our rival, and then... yeah, and then we just have to grind up everybody up a few levels. As long as we don't have anybody suddenly die in some way, I think we actually might be able to do this today. Get this whole game done, and then we can have... I can have Emerald ready for Sunday. Get flinched. Ba, 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 ba. Shout out to Dana Last and Tully Fisher, by the way, for literally never finding us a Thunderstone or a Waterstone for the whole playthrough. Although shout out majorly to Alan Schoolboy, who found a Firestone literally 10 minutes after my grill died. What an asshole. I still can't believe that shit. It's just it's just classic luck, innit? Like, I'm trying to desperately get him evolved. Still ain't finding me a Firestone. Moments after he dies. Hey, I found you a Firestone, dude. Oh, sweet, thanks, dude. That's very helpful now. Alright, well, last encounter for the game will be Meow. And it's a Rhyhorn. I'm totally fine with that. I'll call you what I always call you. It does not fit in this game. Sure. Juggernaut. Alright, time for our final rival battle. Start with Florida since he's gonna, I'm assuming, start with his Golbat as always. Oh, knew he starts with Sneasel. Okay, I must have got this battle confused with the last one. Because the last one was the one I thought he started with Sneasel. It's this one. Okay. Florida can actually take on a pretty decent amount of Pokemon in his team. Probably, yeah, 44 I think. Will be fine for this Elite Four. Yeah, that's what I was saying a little bit ago. We probably can't actually get this finished today because we're getting through a lot of this really quickly. No worries. Do you know what I kind of love about the fact that they gave him a Golbat in this game? Is that he never actually gets to evolve it while he's still an asshole. It's like the subtle way of them being like, yeah, he's an asshole, he doesn't treat his Pokemon right, so their friendship isn't high, so he can't evolve his Golbat. But after he learns to be nice and you meet him in the post-game, that's when he has a Crobat. I still love that. It's such a cool little, like, thing to just add to the game. Alright, I actually have something to deal with you this time, Meganium. That's not just a little Growlithe. Ah, rude. Oh, just barely. Not enough. Don't do that. I couldn't win. I gave everything I had. Ugh. We made it! Yay! Alright. And we got a heal up. And now all we have to really do now is get everybody grinded up to 44. Maybe sort out their movesets a little bit for the Elite Four, and then challenge them. As long as nobody somehow dies while we're in the middle of grinding, and nobody and the grinding itself doesn't take too long, we should be able to get through it quite quickly. For the most part. Alright. Well, right on. Alright, so I think one of the best places for us to train is going to be down here, simply because there's a healing thing right here. But actually, in fact, you know what? That's probably better. It's actually probably a good place to train as water. Yeah, because Tentacles and Tentacles always give good experience. They're fairly easy to knock out, not too dangerous, and yeah, these ones are going to be, yeah, obviously quite high level compared to the ones that we were fighting on the ocean. I don't give a fuck, Alan. Candy, we might have to train in the grass there, though. He might. Him and Swaggy will. Yeah, we could probably only train some Pokemon here. I think Turkey, Florida, and Whitney we can train here, and then Africa, Swaggy, and Candy will probably train in the grass where they can, you know, actually use their water moves and stuff, and not have to worry about getting bubble beamed. fact, probably better train them up here in the cave, where we can fight Rhydons and shit. God, can't I really need you to learn Earthquake sometime soon? Good timing on that. There you go, buddy. Yeah, this is going to take like no time at all to get this grinding done. Get frozen. Yeah, shit's not taking very long at all. We're 100% going to be able to get this finished today. Yeah. Yeah, we'll start Emerald on Sunday for sure. Yeah, I can't wait to get more into Sky Factory on Saturday as well. I mean, I've been itching to play it all week, to be honest. There's body slam. Bam. Just like that. Alright, we're not quite done. We're not quite ready yet though, obviously. Before we do anything else, I'm going to go and grab some more TMs. Gonna grab one of each of these. Gonna give him cut so that I can go and grab hidden power and stuff up at the Lake of Rage as well. Because we never actually came up and grabbed this stuff. Oh, there's trainers up here? What? Since when? I guess maybe they show up here after you've finished everything at the Lake of Rage. I don't remember. That's Wesley, who gives us the black belts. A useless item, but we'll take it anyway. Try to think off the top of my head if there's any other TMs that I can get that I've missed, but I can't think of any. Okay, which HM moves do we want to delete? Whirlpool. Strength's fine, we can get it a head buff or something. I don't think Golem can really get a lot of different moves that we have anyway. Fly's fine, plus we needed to get back there quickly, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I think just Whirlpool and thingy is all we need to get rid of. And then we'll go through all of our TMs to see what moves we can give to everybody. And I'll pretty much be ready at that point. Alright, so let's go through our TMs. Dynamic Punch, do we want to give this to anybody? Who can even learn it? Whitney? Nah, Swine, Couldn't give it to Candy, honestly. Like, it's unlikely we'll ever use it, but I don't really have any reason to use Headbutt when I have Strength. I'm not exactly going to be going for flinches on Golem, who's, you know, mostly slower than everybody else. He does have the Quick Claw, but relying on that to activate and get a flinch is just, yeah, that's probably not going to happen, so why not? Headbutt. Nah. I mean, Headbutt might not be bad on Florida, but nah. Roll out. Nah. Rock Smash. Nah. Hidden Power. Who do I want to give Hidden Power to? I have absolutely no way of knowing what type Hidden Power is going to be for them. I'm going to give it to Florida, because Florida's only decent move is Thunderbolt, and the hopes that this might be a type that's special based. Yeah, proper Pin Missile. Pin Missile's garbage. Well, we'll try and test what that is in a bit. Icy Wind. Nah, I like Ice Punch on both of them. I'm kind of tempted to spend money to see if I can get Blizzard for Swaggy, to be honest, but I think Icy Wind's fine. Rain Dance. I can put that back on Swaggy. We can change that if I really want to. Solar Beam. Can anybody even learn Solar Beam? Nope. Can anybody learn Dragon Breath? No. Earthquake. Okay. So I'm not going to put it on Swaggy because his attacks that isn't that good. Candy's learned it by level up, and Africa already has Dig. So we'll put it on Whitney. And I will get rid of Iron Tail because it is way too inaccurate, and Shadow Ball and Body Slam are too good, and Milk Drink is nice for heals. So, yeah. Ice Punch. Does anybody else learn this that I would want to have it? No. Swagger. Nah. Sleep, Talk and Rest? No. Sludge Bomb? No. Sandstorm? No. Thunder Punch? Nah. Rest. Attract? Nah. Thief? Kinda useless. Fire Punch? Nah. I think we're all set. Only thing left to do is we'll sell our Super Repel since we don't need them anymore. Sell us Moving Milk, it's kind of useless. Max Revive, sell you. You're useless. I think the only thing left to do is to get the PP ups and stuff out of the PC. Give the Sharpie to thingy. Alright, so before we go to the LE4, let me see if I can figure out what type of hidden power we have. Just fight low level Pokemon to figure it out. Okay. Against a Pidgey it is... I think it was normally effective. Oops. Against the cat, okay. can't repeat was normally effective. So it's not fire, it's not flying, it's not fighting. It was normal on Pidgey, so it's not ice, it's not electric, it's not rock. It's not ghost. It's not ground. Is it maybe psychic? It's not psychic. It's not ground. Well, we already do that. It's not poison. It's not flying. So it's not flying, psychic, grass, fire, rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not those 7. It's obviously not normal, so that's 8. Maybe dark or ghost? No, it's not ghost, because it wouldn't have affected Pidgey. Could be dark. It's not dark. It's not bug. What type is this? What is left? What's left? Dragon? Okay. It's not normal. It's not fire. It's not fighting. It's not water. It's not flying. It's not grass. It's not poison. It's not electric. It's not ground. It's not psychic. It's not rock. It's not ice. It's not bug. It's not ghost or dark. It has to be steel or dragon. Steel. It has to be either steel or dragon type. Because I just used it on an Aber and it was still normally effective. It must be steel or dark. Or no, steel or dragon. If it's dragon, then fine, I guess. That's not bad. Let me go into the water. Use it on a water. If it's not very effective against a water type, then it's probably steel. It's steel. Steel. That's not great. That's physical in this gen. So not very useful, but oh well. That's just the way things are. At least if it was dragon, it would have been special base, and I could have used it on Lance's Dragonites for decent damage, maybe. If it was strong. Ah well. Hey Sebs, how's it going? Oh, sorry, wait. There we go. Alright. We'll use the last of our money to buy some through the stores. This is it. What time are we at right now? Only 8 o'clock. We're going to have this finished before 9. We're still going to have like an hour left of the stream by the time we're finished with this. And here we were sitting thinking we weren't even going to get it done today. We're going to have like over an hour left. Alright. Time for the Elite Four, boys. Let's go. Welcome to Pokemon League Red. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world. All around the world! Losing is not an option. Same here, boy. Same here. Will is a cheating shit, it's true. He's got Psychic on 2 of his Zatus even though it doesn't learn it until like level 50 odd. Boom. Hit him with them Shadow Balls. Ooh. Youch. A Psychic Heart. Nice nipples. The fuck? Jinx, Jinx, Jinx. I'm gonna heal. I don't know how much Psychic or Ice Punch is gonna do. It probably is gonna go for Lovely Kiss, but I'm just gonna heal. Just to see what it does. Figured. And it missed. Yay, free heal. Alright. Jinx does have incredibly low physical defense, so Shadow Ball might one-shot it. Hey. Executor. Now it's gonna keep going. Just keep spamming that Shadow Ball. Oh, that's just a dick move. Okay. You know what? I think the only grass move this thing even has is Solar Beam, so... Oof. I'm really not liking how much damage that does. Alright. As for you, Slowbro. Don't worry. I mean, the good thing is, Phantom, if Florida does die, this is either going to be A, his second Hall of Fame victory, or he will die and he will come and we will bring him back in the future with Florida Jr., his child. So, either way, even if he dies here, it won't be the end of Florida for the marathon. There was a crit. I was going to say, even with the amnesia, really? But we got the crit. Get wrecked, Slowbro. Bam! Destroyed. I can't believe it. Alright, first battle went well without too many issues. We only really got hit twice. Alright. Yeah, Candy, you're going to be the MVP of the next fight. You know what? I just thought, simply for this fight alone, I'm actually going to give him Fire Punch over Dynamic Punch, because I honestly don't see myself ever using Dynamic Punch, and Fire Punch will actually make it so we can take out the Fortress. Candy might be able to single-handedly take Koga on with his moveset. Pretty much everything Koga has is weak to either fire, rock, or ground. So the only thing I can't really hit with Earthquake or Rock Throws is Fortress, which is 4 times weak to fire, so even with Golem's low special attack, Fire Punch is still probably going to be enough to like 2-shot it. And I don't really want to have anybody else in to possibly take an explosion from that thing, so... You're starting this shit already, Koga? Out with the beefy Fortress already. Oh, nearly one-shot it. That's fine. Set up your spikes. Now we have to deal with this fucking thing. Hey, Quick Claw is the best. Oh, I'm shocked he didn't try to toxic me. Damn it. Come on, just one more. Just one more. There you go. In fact, the only thing I might have to worry a little bit about the Venomoth, because I think it does have Psychic, which could hit me pretty hard. Oof. Yeah, we'll switch. MVP still, Candy, you did well. But let's have somebody else deal with the Venomoth, shall we? Yeah, Swaggy, you can take special attacks for days. Special defense fail. Nice crat. There's the toxic. Bit late for it now, buddy. GG. 2 down, 3 to go. Are we going to have ourselves another flawless victory 2 times in a row? Okay, Turkey. Luckily this isn't hard gold. In fact, you know what? I actually don't know. I was going to say this isn't hard gold, I don't have to worry about counter. But I actually don't remember if his thing actually... It might still have counter. And I don't know if Drop Leg will one-shot it, because the bit on top is a little bit bulky, I think. I'm going to put Africa in just in case, just surf it. I really don't want to have Turkey die to a counter attack. Cause I'm pretty sure his moveset on him on top is quick attack, counter, dig, and then detect, I think. Well, if he goes for dig, I'll just go for dig as well, so. See you later. That's fine. Bye. Okay, now you can come out, Turkey, and start doing some work. That's fine. It's not going to do much. A little bit more than I would have thought, though. Right in the kneecaps. Good morning. I'm gonna set up a rain dance. Oh! Ow! That actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. Stop it. Miss. Miss one, you asshole. Okay, Machamp, I'm a little bit scared of, not gonna lie. I really don't know how much cross chop's going to do to me. I think if high jump kick from Hitmonlee only did 43, there's no way cross chop is going to do like more than twice that from Machamp. So I think we'll be okay. We can use Surf once, it probably won't kill it even with the rain up, and then we can heal. Well, actually, if the rain's still up, we could maybe just go straight for another Surf and kill it. Yeah. Fuck. Well, another Surf kill it from there. With the rain off... How much did that do? Like 7? No. Like 65% maybe? Oh, another Surf might kill it. How much did Cross Chop do there? I was at 97. So that did about 62. So I'm gonna heal, because we can take 2 Cross Chops. I'm gonna heal and then Surf. And if it kills it, cool. If it doesn't kill it, we can survive another Cross Chop, so it's fine. Or I could just miss. That works as well. I think Surf might kill it from here. Yeah. That was probably a very close... Yeah, because that did like 60 to 65-ish% I think to him. And then, yeah, so he would have had like 35-40 left. And then with the rain off, the next one would have done about 35-40-ish. So it was just probably enough to take him out. Just damage calc it. Yeah, let me sit here and damage calc it when I have no idea what my IVs or EVs are and what his are. I'll definitely get an accurate number from that. Hey, how's it going, man? Just woke up? Well, you're just in time. Not too late. Still got 2 more Elite 4 members left. Alright, dude, this fucking Umbreon. I have no fighting moves. I have no bug moves. So... Who's just the strongest team member we have? 119, 111, 121, 125. 125, but he doesn't have any physical war moves with stab, so our Candy's probably going to be doing the most damage with just Earthquake, so that'll probably give us the best chance to just two-shot the annoying ass Umbreon. Don't really have any kind of strat for her. With her team, she has a mixed match of different types, even though she's supposed to be the Dark Trainer, so... Oh, you actually got the Aegislash from the draft? How did nobody else take Aegislash? That's crazy. That thing's so OP. You'd think that would have been one of the first mons people would have, like, went for. Even Earthquake is not enough to even two-shot this bulky piece of crap. Okay, thank you for breaking through your confusion. Appreciate it. Come on, Candy, one more time, one more time, one more time. There you go. Screw you, Umbreon. With your sand attack confusory BS. Yeah. Figured as much. Turkey. This is all you. Why would she switch in Gengar? What does this thing possibly have that could hit me? Oh. Okay. What's this, what? I'm trying to remember what this thing's moveset. It must have Curse, Shadow Ball. I don't even remember what else. Oh. Alright, Quick Claw. See you later, Gengar. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Ice Punch or anything, so I don't know why she chose to swap Gengar in there. Macro. It's fine. Even with the curse up, we should be able to deal with the rest of our team. In fact, I might switch out for Houndoom, because that thing's crunch will do a lot of damage since it is special in this gen. Yeah, Swaggy's a nope, no. Swaggy, you're probably a better bet for dealing with Houndoom. Rude. You know what? Fine. Shout out to the Quick Claw, by the way. That thing's been activating constantly throughout the league for me. I doubt he would have been able to one-shot me with Crunch anyway, but... What happened? He just roared me. She just used Roar on me when I swapped out. Back in... I had Candy out, swapped into Politoed, and then she roared me back into Candy, so I was like, alright then, fine. Stay off Quakey. Yeah. No deaths. We might have another clean run, but we still have Lance to deal with. And you know what he's like? With his goddamn freaking dragons and their insane amount of damage that they like to throw out. Oh, he was just doing that because I killed her Gengar. Alright. Before we go and fight Lance, I'm going to take a bathroom break real quick, because I have not actually took one for the whole stream yet. So, yeah, bathroom break. When we get back, we will be taking on Lance. So, see you guys in a little bit. For that. Kill it before it fucking thingies. This guy's actually the most disgusting piece of shit. And he has sleep. Okay, no, he has sleep talk as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and take a guess his entire team is sleep talk, rest, a one-hit KO move, and then something else. Oh my god. How's he getting Horn Drill every time? We sleep talk. Don't. No. You cannot be fucking serious. You cannot be serious. Oh. You know the worst part? Is if we just had a ghost type, then we would be able to just use a ghost type and a flying type, and we would be able to completely avoid all of their one-hit KO moves with them just not affecting us by type. But we literally don't have any ghost types, which means if we have to retry this, we're gonna have to just keep hoping to just not get hit by these moves. Yep, we're gonna lose 3 Pokemon. There's no fucking ways. There's no fucking way Venusaur's gonna be able to take out Scizor or this thing fast enough. All I can hope is that it actually just uses all the PP before it can hit me. And then just hope that his last Pokemon is something we can take out. But more than likely it's going to be the Arbok. Just because fuck. The worst thing to wake up and find sitting on your chest. Wow! Fuck you guys. Both of you said red. That was a jinx. Alright, let's just move on from that.
Derek, was that you?
It was both of you motherfuckers.
It was both of us!
God damn it.
I told you I was gonna take low-hanging fruit.
Why is it so hard to just find a female Pokemon that I can catch? For God's sake, game. Why are there no female Pokemon anywhere? For fuck's sake. Just, please. If the next one isn't female and something we can catch, I'm going to try the other area outside. Don't. Really? The one female Pokemon we find in here is a fucking Delibird? Really? Ah. How the fuck did I end up in last place? What's happening? It's hard to keep track of what's going on in the game when I have to drink so much, by the way. Just as so you guys know. And the crit! What the fuck? No! Mink! You vagina looking piece of shit. Oh my fucking god. Why did that have self-destruct? Why did it get a critical? What? Okay, so we've had 2 deaths, both of which have been caused by self-destruct moves. What the fuck is that bullshit? Come on. Oh my god. What is that? Go back behind the counter. I want to know how much it is for a chicken coop. You bitch! Get back here and do your job. I cannot believe you right now. What the fuck? I know she shuts at 5, but what the fuck? I came over here to find out how much a chicken coop costs and she's just like, see you later. Oh my god. That's so rude. You're not even at quitting time yet. It's like 4:30. You lazy prick. Is that one glitched in the wall? It is. How the fuck did you get in there? Hello? Upper stuck. Please help. Jesus Christ. Ah. You alright there, buddy? He's jamming out. Oh my god. There's no way. No! Yes! On 0 seconds, suck my dick, Bowser! Oh! Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get fucked, Bowser. What am I going to do? Switch to my Pokemon that has weaker defense and is 4 times weak to fighting? I guess I'll just have to, you know, hope that I can tank this. Oh, I'm not tanking that. Oh, I'm not tanking that. Oh, fuck off. Of course it gets a crit. Of fucking course it gets a crit. Shocky? Yeah. That's probably going to do a lot. Oh god. Okay. Luckily, we have a flying Marowak. Oh god, that close combat. Oh no! Oh, critical hit! Are you fucking kidding me? No, Shucky. Chat, you prick! God damn it! That is the same critical hit he's got in this fight. Oh, that's bullshit. That is such bullshit. What? How did that just kill me? Did not make me throw that there. Ah, I just punched my desk. I just went budoosh right onto my desk there. Fucking Christ. Nintendo, please. Motion controls, man, they're dangerous.
Okay, what are the chances that we find a thick club like maybe like an hour after we added a Marowak to our team? Holy shit! That is amazing. I cannot believe we just found that. That is so fucking good. Game, you're being generous for once. Holy shit, that is amazing. That is so lucky. If our Marowak just... she's already took my star. Please don't gear all my coins as well, for fuck's sake. He's gonna do it. Oh, please, found someone else. No! 109 fucking coins. 109 coins. Let's see what we get. Last wheel spin of the night is... Oh my god. No! How did we get that 2 times in one night? Oh, you fucking see?
Oh, okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's do this. The final battle. Alright, I'm a little bit scared. Not gonna lie. Lance scares me a little bit. Gyarados, no problem with Thunderbolt. I mean, the Gyarados, the Charizard, and the Aerodactyl, I think we're fine. It's just those goddamn Dragonite's. They hit so hard, and they're so bulky. Ah, oh, god, going to one immediately. Alright. Which one? 47. Okay, I'm so tempted to Thunder Wave it so that I can get a switch into somebody else. I'm trying to remember what his other Dragonites even have. Because I know his level 51 is, well, his moveset's like Hyper Beam, Outrage, Thunder Wave? I don't remember, actually. The 51 usually just spams Outrage. I don't think it has anything that's super effective on Florida, or that can... I mean, Hyper Beam might one-shot me, but probably not. I'm just going to Thunderbolt. That'll do good damage. See what he goes for, and then I can determine who to switch in. Okay. That's not great. Well, the good thing... Okay, so that's actually not bad because I didn't want him to... It would be bad if he paralysed one of my ace punchers. So now that he's used Thunderwave, we switch. He goes for something else, and then we can kill this one with the Ice Punch. Not that. Okay, thank God we switched in Africa, who's got better physical defense. That still did a lot. Oh my god. Oh, that almost did half, even with his good physical defense. Jesus Christ. Like, I think Alligator's got like a base like 90 or 100 defense, and that still did nearly half, and it's not even stab. Oh my god. Okay. I think I stay in, because he's probably going to try and paralyze me, or go for the Hyper Beam. Either which one I will survive, and this will either one-shot him or two-shot him. If I... yeah, fuck it. If it doesn't one-shot him, he'll probably Thunder Wave me. And then I can go for another Ice Punch. Okay. Yeah, figured. So now he's gonna heal. I go for another Ice Punch. Or he goes straight for Hyper Beam. I thought he would heal. Okay, we should survive that. Oh! Oh, then I get the crit when it didn't matter. Jesus Christ. He's just bringing in all the Dragonites. My god. Okay. That 109 special defense. I mean, they've actually both got the same special defense. How much HP do you have left? Oh, you're still at full. You're just paralyzed, yeah. I want to switch in Florida to see if we can survive it, just to see how much Outrage does. Because it won't one-shot us, and we have good special defense, right? And I can maybe full restore and try and paralyze. Because if I get this Dragonite out of the way, we've basically won. Like, he basically can't touch us after that. I just have to focus on getting the Dragonite killed. So I think we'll switch in Florida. See how much this does. And then maybe full restore. And then try and get this thing paralysed. And then this will give me a good gauge of how much Outrage is going to be doing to the rest. Yeah, we can... Thunderwave, get him paralysed, and then we will full restore. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, full restore. First healing item of the fight. Okay, now we can outspeed. And he's confused. Hit yourself. Yes! Okay, so now we paralyze, and then we will switch in Swaggy. And get this thing killed with Ice Punches. Confused for one turn, you son of a bitch! Unbelievable. Oh, hell yes. Get him, Swaggy. Get him! Nearly enough. Alright. Well, the Dragonite is done. Unless he heals. Nope. Dragonite's done. And Candy can... I think Candy can pretty much deal with the Charizard and the Aerodactyl. It does nothing. Don't you get the boost? Don't do it. Okay. Stop trying to get the boost, you asshole. It does nothing. One rock throw for Charizard. Don't burn. Clean sweep. Not a single death. 2 times in a row. GG. Ain't nobody dying. Ain't nobody dying. Okay, and we can say also congrats to Florida and Turkey for being 2-time Hall of Famers already. The Turkey really didn't do shit. Didn't do much for this Elite Four, for this whole Pokemon League. Florida put in a lot of work. Turkey did a few things, but not a lot. But they're both now 2-time Hall of Fame winners in the marathon. And congrats to Whitney, Turkey, or Whitney, Swaggy, Candy in Africa for entering the Hall of Fame for the first time. I love that somehow in both playthroughs, the only starter to manage to actually make it to the elite to the end of the game was the water one. First was Blastoise was the only starter to make it to the Hall of Fame in yellow, and then Feraligatr was the only one to make it in crystal. Mm-hmm. "73 hours. Yeah, that's totally accurate. What did I catch besides Rhyhorn today? I also caught a Ponyta. I think that was it. Yeah, just a Ponyta. We got a Ponyta on Route 27, and then Rhyhorn in the cave, and that was all. So we end Crystal. Still under 10 deaths total for the first 2 gens. We've got 3D tokens, so not a lot of stuff we can remove from the dupes list. What I'll probably do is I'll look through Emeralds for what Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon are kind of available throughout the game, and you know, decide which ones are we likely to maybe run into and actually maybe want to use, and I'll, you know, decide from that which ones I want to maybe remove. Only 1 L token to use through Emerald, so we're gonna have to be very, very picky about who we want to use potentially for that. Also, I did look up. There's only like 3 gift Pokemon you even get in Emerald, so we're actually not gonna get to use that many bonds from the previous from the first 2 playthroughs in Emerald. Not that many at all, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we're going to be starting Emerald on Sunday, because I don't have everything set up for it right now. Mainly because I didn't actually think we were going to finish this today. We just have Florida. Just fucking bring Florida into every single game. Yeah. Well, hopefully Emerald we can try and stock up on some more L tokens. Ooh. What are the gift Pokemon besides Castform? You get an egg of Why Not in Laveridge Town. And fuck, what was the other one? God, I don't remember what the other one was. Let me have a quick look. Oh no, in fact no, it's only 2. Yeah, the Beldum you don't get until after the post game. So yeah, it's only 2. Only 2 gift Pokemon in an Emerald, the Castform and the Why Not egg. So yeah. So we're only gonna get to use 2 eggs. Two babies of dead Pokemon and only one Hall of Famer. I mean, we still got an hour left. I could play something for an hour, something else random for like an hour, just for the hell of it. But yeah, so we're not going to have a lot of mons to use. I'm hoping we can get more L tokens in Emerald because I think there's only like 4 we can get though in Emerald. There's Rayquaza, which I don't. In fact, hold on. Let's have a look. Pokemon Emerald. What actual legendaries are available for us to possibly get in Emerald? Can't. One-off Pokemon. Okay. I'm gonna do some stuff at this point, I hope. Alright then, thanks for stopping by. See you later. Alright, so Rayquaza. So Rayquaza, but he has level 70, so that's more likely the thing we will use the Master Ball on. I think both Groudon and Kyogre are post game. Yeah, they're post game. Mew, Lugia, who are all like Naval Rock with Mystic. Yeah, they're all event stuff. Deoxys event. Latios and Latias are both after the Elite Four. Yeah, so it's only Rayquaza and then the 3 Regis. Everything else is either after the Elite Four or like a special event item that you need for it. So, and then even with the Regis, we have to hope that we can get a Relicanth and a Wailord to even be able to like get to the place to actually get them unlocked. So yeah, it's going to be pretty tough trying to stock up on L tokens in Emerald. And then Platinum's the same. Like in Platinum, there's only like 3 or 4 legendaries you can catch before the post game as well. There's only like Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie, and then Giratina, and that's pretty much it. everything else doesn't appear until after you've finished the main game. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. A bit of a pain. There's not a lot of L tokens we can get throughout the games to actually use, so we have to be pretty scarce with them. Alright, so if you're watching on YouTube, this will be the end of the VOD for y'all. If you're watching live, maybe let's see if we can maybe figure out something else to play for a little bit before we end.